Hello everybody and welcome to Bismarck, North Dakota. This is the new scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Download Bismarck Municipal Airport, Kbis. So what we get in this scenery is definitely an updated terminal and parking lot area, as well as a lot of general aviation areas just to the north of the terminal. And these are realistic. These GA businesses do exist. We have Executive Air Taxi. Bismarck Aero is over here towards the north. A lot of nice scenery added in. A lot of the scenery outside of the airport especially coming through with some of the external parking lots in the area, as well as more static aircraft, a lot of static vehicles. Fixed a lot of the parking lots, made those look well. You have the exit here for the pay parking, for short-term and long-term parking. Added some buses up front of the terminal. The terminal inside is not modeled at all, but added some folks in here. Just go inside the terminal. There's nothing inside the terminal here. And that's a pretty accurate depiction of Kbis in Bismarck, North Dakota. Updated scenery. Let's take off here. The only thing I can notice, and this is not a scenery thing, this is just for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but you'll see the display threshold. So runway 31 used to be displaced quite a bit because they were reworking the cross runway here, and they were redoing the whole cross runway and then a portion of this runway, but that's no longer. So hopefully someday somebody fixes this and actually puts the runway 31 here back where it needs to go, back here to the very beginning of the taxiway. But that is Kbis in Bismarck, and great little area to fly around in. You have a Capitol, the tallest building up there just to the north. There's a cathedral, as well as the Missouri River is right in between. On the other side, on the west side of the river, is the city of Mandan. So Mandan, Bismarck is right next to each other, and you do have General Aviation Airport Y19 with a grass runway strip as well. So great option if you want to fly around to some different airports in close proximity, do some low approaches along the river, as well as landing on some sandbars along the Missouri River. Great little area to experiment and play around, as well as a lot of private airstrips in the area as well. So let's hop into our aircraft and see what we can do here. All right, we're going to taxi to runway 31. We're going to cross runway 3, and we will call Bismarck Tower. Bismarck Tower, this is a Class D airspace, so it is towered most of the day. Just for a very brief period in the middle of the night it is not, and then it goes to a common traffic frequency. But otherwise it is a towered airspace. Just across the river to the west, Y19 is Mandan Regional Airport, and that is not towered. So that is not a towered airspace at all. So normally you would ask for takeoff clearance here to Bismarck. Once you cross the river, you are generally in non-towered airspace. You just cross over, you leave Class D airspace. So great little area to train around in and fly, and we will take her up here and fly out. I'm not sure why there's a Coast Guard helicopter there, but it is accurate as far as the other helicopters being a National Guard base.
Bismarck Tower, Cessna November 112 X-ray ready at runway tree 1 departing straight out.
Cessna November 112 X-ray altimeter, tree 0 decimal tree, for wind 274 at 14. Departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 Cessna.
All right, we are
12
cleared for
X-ray.
takeoff at Bismarck. And usually I do not do this view, but I will do this so we can see Bismarck Airport as we take off. Got a nice little quartering headwind. It's a little bit difficult to do this in this view, so apologize in advance. My takeoffs are never that bad. Let's just get back to this view here. This will be a lot easier. So there is Bismarck. Small tower. A lot of nice scenery added. A little fire department there. So they did a pretty good job. Again, if we could fix that runway, that would be very good. There are actually, this is correct as well, there are some buildings here to the right, and we'll pass them here in a second. You can just see them. They're actually new hangars. Hangars with some shops and kitchens and living areas in there as well. So nice little area for some private aircraft. And there we go, taking off from Bismarck Municipal Airport. If you want to fly commercial out of Bismarck, generally aircraft are flying Delta to Minneapolis. American Airlines are flying to Chicago and Dallas, so you can always fly Chicago and Dallas on American Airlines, as well as United to Denver, and Allegiant to Mesa, Arizona, Vegas, and Sanford in Florida, Orlando area. So always options to fly commercial if you want to fly some realistic commercial routes. There is the capital of North Dakota, state capital. So great little area to fly here. We have the Missouri River, north to south, a lot of sandbars as well to land on, and just off to the west, which you can see just the top of the wings, is another airport, and that is Y-19. So that is Mandan Regional Airport, which is just strictly a GA airport. Some helicopters fly out of there as well. So great little airport to fly out of. I hope you enjoyed this little scenery tour, and drop me a comment if you download the scenery, if you have any comments or suggestions on this scenery. We're going to get some more of that and fly some local routes, and hopefully keep experiencing the thousands of airports available in this area. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you can, like the video, and we'll see you next time.